Stimulus payments for December, how many states will actually send out stimulus checks to their residents, and what do they do for the railroad people? All that information is right here in this video. Stay tuned because you do not want to miss. Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another show. Happy, Merry December, Christmas. It's the second day of December, and yes, it's time to bring out the Christmas ornaments, maybe set up your Christmas tree, and watch plenty and plenty of Christmas movie, maybe while you're drinking some hot chocolate. If this is your first time to the show, I'm John Miro. This is True Life Investing, and thank you for tuning in today. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button to stay up to date on all of the news with stimulus checks, social securities, and things that are happening right here in our own backyard. We tell you the truth and nothing but the truth, and we do a ton of giveaways. We want to thank you so much because your love and support means the world to us. That's why we do this research every single day on things that literally affect us on a daily basis. Like literally there are things happening that could really affect our economy in as little as 1 week, meaning shelves would be empty, industries would shut down, people would lose their jobs, and it's things that we need to know and figure out what is going on and what's really happening. And I've got all that information as well as every state that is sending out stimulus checks this month, the month of December. So if you've been waiting for that type of news, then you've come to the right place. So let's jump on the screen to get started. The Senate rejects proposal to give rail workers 7 days of paid sick leave. You can see Bernie Sanders, which is a big advocate for those on Social Security and just really making things fair for everybody, not just the CEO of these companies. The Senate voted on Thursday to reject a proposal to give railway workers 7 days of sick leave. A benefit was left out of the labor deal between freight rail companies and unionized workers that was brokered by the Biden administration. The proposal to give workers 7 days of leave was championed by Senator Bernie Sanders and other liberal lawmakers, failed to pick up enough Republican support to overcome a 60-vote threshold set for adopting the measure and fell in a 52-43 vote. 6 Republicans voted for the sick leave measure, and lo and behold, yes, a Democrat voted against it. And who was that? Senator Joe Manchin was the only Democrat to vote against the bill. It passed the House on Wednesday with a narrow bipartisan majority, 221 to 207 vote, with only 3 Republicans voting for it. After voting down the sick leave measure, the Senate voted to avert a costly nationwide rail strike next week. Senators voted 18 to 15 for a House-passed bill to implement the labor agreement between freight rail carriers and unionized workers brokered by the Biden administration. Again, devastating news. Bernie Sanders is a huge advocate for those trying to get things fair, and yet again, they wouldn't even do that. This is something that I truly wish they would have, because if they go on strike and let's say things don't work out, that puts you and me in a very bad predicament. Can you imagine going to the grocery store and not being able to get what you need because we don't have the food? Can you imagine going out and trying to do something and you can't because the railroad shut down? I mean, guys, that's some big news that we got to make sure things are flowing right. Now, here's what Chuck Schumer did. He pledges to keep senators in Washington until real deal is done, and I'm happy about that because the Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, said Thursday he will keep senators working in Washington until they pass legislation to avoid a nationwide rail strike, which he warned could begin disrupting the nation's supply chain as soon as next week. The Senate cannot leave until we get the job done, and Democrats will keep working with Republicans to find a path that everyone can support. The Democrat leader began the so-called Rule 14 process on Wednesday evening to put a House bill to avert the rail strike on the senator calendar. I get it, trust me. So many people are trying to get this thing done, and they need to come together and figure something out, because if not, it's going to devastate our economy. It's going to hurt a lot of people, because if there's no work and there's nothing you can do, then you might get laid off, and that even causes more problems. So guys, I hope those things get figured out. But stimulus payments for December, how many states will send checks? So this is something that many people have been curious about. And as we enter December, holidays, reunions, lower temperatures are all constant in the homes of millions of American families that could use some extra cash to get by the end of the year as the rising cost of everyday goods and energy bills continue. Around the country, many states are giving their residents some extra money in the form of a stimulus check or a tax rebate, with at least 18 states financially helping out Americans. So this is something that so many people have been looking for, which is a stimulus check from the federal government. But unfortunately, it's been the states who are sending these checks out. So here we go, South Carolina, we're issuing tax rebates to eligible taxpayers, which is not fair. The maximum rebate cap is $800. If you file your 2021 South Carolina tax by October 17th, you will receive your rebate by the end of the year. So what does that say for those in California, Colorado, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois? What does that say for these states? So what I've come to figure out and what I've read is that they're sending them out by the end of the year. Well, it's the end of the year. It's the last month of the year. So among the states helping their residents, we can find that California, Colorado, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Maine, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Virginia, or pretty much these states that you see right here on the screen that are sending out rebate checks to their residents by December, okay? So by this month, the last month of the year, this is how many states are sending out checks. Now, it may be in the form of a physical check, because if you didn't get a direct deposit, these checks were gonna take a little bit longer to get to you, so this is what you'll be getting. So that's some very, very exciting news to know that there's so many states that have jumped on board to help their residents out. Hopefully it's in time before Christmas, so that way you can have a little bit of extra spending cash. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your love and support and for leaving your comments. I feel like we're really building a big community family here, and I love it. I'm glad to be a part of it. I hope that you're staying safe. Make sure to sanitize, keep your social distancing. If you have a mask, maybe wear it just to stay safe. COVID's really ramped up in other countries, and I just really care about you, and I want you to stay safe. I love Christmas. There's something about these holidays that just brings people together. Whether you're family or whether you're not, these holidays seem to really bring out the best in people. And again, I love the whole Christmas spirit. I love the movies. I love all the decorations. Driving around, see on these houses decorated really does my heart good. But never let us forget the real reason for the season, and that's Jesus Christ. And I'm so thankful for what he's done in our lives and how he's blessed us, and I pray that he blesses you. I know that our economy may not be in the best shape. I know that there are things happening all the way around, but my prayers are with you, and I pray for you, and I hope the best for you. And I want to thank you for being a part of this channel. And if you want to jump in, I want to do some huge giveaways. I want to give 10 lucky subscribers a Christmas gift of $20 and down, and I've had a few that said something like a jacket. Somebody said they wanted a blender, which is very, very doable. So I want you to keep letting me know what you would like. So make sure to like and subscribe. Follow these steps, letting us know that you're the #1 fan for us to put your name in the drawing. And we really want to help out 10 subscribers this year, right before Christmas, get you a Christmas present. I know that would be great, and I feel that on my heart. So I really want you to get plugged in on that. And if you want another chance to win, we've got another segment to guess which movie that is, and follow these steps, letting us know that you love movies and which movie you think this quote came from.
What are you talking about? You gotta get back on duty. You're not a cop.
Yeah, you're right. I got this down the costume shop. But I can't hurt to pretend.
I'm telling you, it's so funny. It's good, clean fun, and I love it. That's what the big thing is about it. I just want to make somebody happy, make somebody smile, just like this part.
Why are you smiling like that?
I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite.
Make work your favorite. That's your favorite, okay?
Okay.
Work is your new favorite.
Fine.
I mean, doesn't it just make you laugh? Doesn't it just bring some sense of laughter? And if I could just make your day a little bit better, I'd have accomplished my goal. And guys, you make my day better every single day by just being a part of this channel. I really appreciate all those that have reached out to say Merry Christmas and thank you. You've really done a lot for me and it means the world. So stay tuned for more videos to come. I've got some more coming here shortly. And until next time, I'm John Miro. Merry Christmas.